You are just in time for an all-new Coffee with America. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sasha Rionda. We have a lot coming up for you today, including two topics that are important to all of us. We're talking about your health and your wealth. Straight ahead, a top financial expert explains what you need to do to save more money, plus the best and worst nutrition choices people make. And do you plan to travel in 2018? We've got the top trips and tips for women travelers. Sit tight. Coffee with America starts right now. March is National Nutrition Month, and it's the perfect time of the year to remind people about the need to make healthy food choices. Joining us today is best-selling author and registered dietitian Frances Largeman-Roth. Hi, Frances.
Hi, Sasha.
Thank you for joining us. So, as a nutritionist, what are some of the best and worst nutrition choices most of us make?
Well, Sasha, a lot of folks are looking for that quick fix, that instant payoff, the quick detox, and those things, they may have, somewhat of an effect, but they're not going to set you up for a lifetime of healthy eating. And that's why I wrote Eating in Color. I really wanted to show people that eating healthier and taking care of yourself can be fun and exciting, and that's really what I'm here to chat about today.
Okay, and tell us, what is one of your go-to suggestions for Nutrition Month?
Okay, eat more seafood. The dietary guidelines recommend 2 to 3 servings a week, and we're not getting close to that. So we need to make it easier for people. And that's why I love Bumblebee Solid White Albacore Tuna, because it comes in the easy cans and the pouches, and it's a great source of protein, vitamin D, selenium, and iron. And that's why when I'm creating recipes for my website, only Bumblebee Albacore will do.
Okay, so can you give some tips to those people that want to eat healthy but are always hungry?
Yes, so a lot of us are on the go, and that means that you have to snack, and you want to make sure that you reach for something that is a good choice. So Crunchmaster multi-seed crackers are a better for you snack, perfect for National Nutrition Month, and they're made with wholesome ingredients like brown rice, sesame seeds, quinoa, and flax, and you can have 15 of them for just 140 calories. I know they're going to be on my table for the Oscars party on Sunday.
I know you must have several up your sleeve. Can you give us another winning tip for better nutrition?
So we have picnic season, barbecue season coming. That means condiments, and when we load up on the condiments, that loads up calories too. So you have to make sure that you're choosing the right thing. So Just recently relaunched their Just Mayo with 40% fewer calories and less fat. They make delicious, healthier, and sustainable products that make it easier to eat well while helping to create a better food system that is just for all.
Are there any other ways to promote better health for Nutrition Month?
Yes, probiotics, and Love Bug has an entire line of probiotics for the whole family that are 15 times more effective than other leading probiotics. They have a patented time-release formula, so the good bacteria actually can make it to the small intestine where they can do their good work, and they have a new line called Tiny Tummies that are for the littlest ones, for our babies, to help them develop their microbiome.
Always interested in learning more ways to be healthy. Where can we go and find more information and recipes?
Sure, tipsontv.com.
Nutritionist and dietitian Frances Largeman-Roth, thank you so much for joining us on Coffee with America.
Thanks, Sasha.
It's America Saves Week, but this year a new study from PurePoint Financial shows that even though the economy is good, Americans are actually saving less. Joining us today to discuss the study and to share some new saving strategies is financial expert Winnie Sun. Hi, Winnie. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so it's America Saves Week. Are people saving their money?
Well, it's interesting that you asked this. This is why we're having America Saves Week, because we feel that more of us need to get going and save a little bit more. In fact, PurePoint Financial recently had a survey that showed about 75% of us are feeling stressed. We're feeling like we're not saving as much as we could to make a difference in our financial life. So we could do better. This is our chance.
Okay, and what should people do to save more?
Sure. So Sasha, I'm going to give you 3 tips to make it really, really simple for everybody. So the number 1 tip that I actually use this with my own clients, is to automate the process. Set it up so you don't have to do much. So set it up either with your paycheck or your checking account into your savings vehicle to have your money working hard. Even if you save $40 a week, at the end of the year, that's over $2,000 you've saved. So that will make a difference for you. The second thing is make sure that your money is working as hard as it possibly can, as hard as you are. So if it's not if your money's not earning at least 1%, this is your chance to see if there's something better out there. And here's a tip for you. Go to purepoint.com, which is the website for PurePoint Financial, and they actually have this great thing called a rate comparison tool to show you different ways to really boost your savings rate, okay? And then the third thing you want to do is find an expert to team up with. So if you're really looking to get your financial plan done, if you want to make sure your retirement's on track, look for a financial advisor like myself to help you with that process. And you can even go to now these great online tools such as purepoint.com, where you can go there and it has all these tools to help you get your money working a little bit harder online. And for those of you in New York, you're really, really lucky because there's a financial center probably in your neighborhood where you can actually go in and talk to a savings professional about your different options.
What is a savings bank and what are the advantages of putting your money in one?
Yeah, so savings bank, or what I like to call hybrid bank in the case of PurePoint, is really neat because basically what we used to have to do by going into like different bank locations, a lot of that can be done online. And nice thing about that is it keeps the operating costs down, which in turn gives you more competitive rates, and you can still talk to a professional anytime you want, either online or in person at a financial center in New York. So it's just a win-win for everybody involved.
Okay, so for those people that want to save, where can they go for more information about smart saving?
Sure. Well, I'll give you two places. You can definitely go to purepoint.com. They've got some great resources and information on their website. And to learn more about what I can do, you can go to sungroupwp.com.
Financial expert Winnie Sun, it's always great having you here on Coffee with America.
Thank you.
Now in its 21st year, Read Across America, the National Education Association's annual reading celebration, continues to build a nation of readers. And here to tell us more is past Utah Teacher of the Year and now the president of the National Education Association, Ms. Lily Eskelsen Garcia. Hi, Lily.
I am so honored to be here. Thank you, Sasha.
Pleasure to have you here, Lily. So tell us a little bit more about NEA's Read Across America and what does it celebrate this year?
It's like my favorite time. It's like Christmas for us because for 20 years now, we focused pretty much on picture books for little kids, getting adults to read with some child that's important to them. And we started hearing from some of our high school teachers and our middle school teachers going, don't forget us. We want our kids to love reading too. And so this year we're broadening it. In the 21st year of Read Across America, we want to celebrate the diversity of our communities. Look at all of the talk about immigration and English language learners, but look at the very, very diverse communities that we come from. We believe that that is fabulous. We believe that's wonderful. So how are we going to introduce our students to diverse authors who have diverse stories to tell? We think every student should see himself or herself in a book that they have at school, in a book that they're reading at home, so that they know that reading is about their lives as well. And we're partnering with Reading is Fundamental. RIF is a national program that puts books into the hands of kids, sometimes the first book those kids have ever had in their homes. So this can be very, very exciting.
If you had advice for parents on updating their reading lists, what would it be?
Go to readacrossamerica.org. You will be able to find lots and lots of lists of books depending on the age of the children that you're working with or that you love, and also different ways to celebrate reading. And it's not just for teachers, it's for parents, it's for grandparents, scout leaders, Sunday school teachers. If you influence a child, if you love a child, you want them to love reading. And what we know is, yes, they have to know phonics, they have to know how to sound out the words, they have to have a good vocabulary, but if they love reading, if it's fun for them, then they read more, and when you read more, you're a better reader. So that connection between a caring adult that loves that kid, talking about a book that's important to them, talking about what are you reading, let me read a little bit with you. That connection is magic.
Great. Where can our viewers go to learn more about Read Across America?
I hope everyone will go up to readacrossamerica.org. Look for whatever age group that you're interested in helping. And that can be your grandchildren, that can be your next door neighbors, that can be your own kids. And you'll find book lists. Take them to the library. Maybe this is a good month to buy them a book saying, it's not your birthday, it's Read Across America Day, and I wanted to give you this book that I thought was like written just for you. Something that shows that that child can connect with a book and that an adult is the one that said, this is important to me, you're important to me.
Lily Eskelsen Garcia, thank you so much for joining us today on Coffee with America.
It was an honor, thank you.
An estimated 32 million single American women traveled at least once in the last year. Are you one of them? Next on Coffee with America, what all women should know before they hit the road.
Introducing the all-new Luminous Silk by Luminous Air, the airbrush beauty breakthrough that will give you full luminous coverage that instantly makes you look 10 years younger.
You're gonna see it just disappear. Gone.
The touchless application of Luminous Silk features our newest state-of-the-art airbrush that delivers flawless airbrush results fast and easy with no mess. Plus, our all-new 4-in-1 Silk Airbrush Foundation customized to your skin tone from a wide range of shades. Silk combines anti-aging skincare, hydrating moisturizer, high-coverage concealer, and non-creasing foundation all in one. With Luminous Silk, you get it all to try for $29.95. But it's our 20th anniversary sale. Call or go online and use this special coupon code for a full 33% savings. Try Luminous Silk now for just $19.95. Plus, you get free shipping and these premium free gifts. Say bye-bye to old-fashioned makeup. Try Silk right now.
To order your Luminous Silk, call 1-800-585-1796 or go online at trysilk.com. Order now.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-603-4622. That's 1-800-603-4622.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, I have an important message. You may be entitled to receive disability benefits through Social Security. You'll be matched up with an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, deal with Social Security for you, and handle all appeals and hearings. Best of all, there are no upfront fees, so you pay nothing until you receive your benefits. Call the Citizens Disability Helpline today for a free, no-obligation consultation.
March is Women's History Month, so why not make a little history on your own by traveling? Joining us now is travel expert Patricia Schultz. Hi, Patricia.
Hello, Sasha. Nice to speak with you.
So I'm very interested in this. Tell us a little bit more about this recent survey and why and how women travel.
Gladly. So I've been working with a guided vacation company, Trafalgar, who has compiled data, who has studied the situation of women traveling today. As you said, it's Women's History Month, and so the focus is on women who have understood, embraced travel, realized that it empowers us, it makes us brave, it makes us courageous in ways if you were to stay home simply can't happen. And they're traveling to places farther afield. They're traveling, and I think that's the important thing. It's an incredible life lesson. It's an education. It's inspiration.
And what are some new, unique travel experiences?
I think, at the end of the day, what you really want, you're leaving home, you're leaving your comfort zone, you're leaving everything that's familiar. You want to immerse yourself in what is authentic and genuine. You want to really sense the people, their ways, their customs, how they do things, to sit and have wine with them, to have a cooking lesson with them, to understand a little bit better about their day-to-day. That to me is the essence, what the real takeaway experience, the real pinch me kind of moment where you understand how important travel is.
Can you share your top 5 tips for women travelers?
I think first and foremost, and it kind of says it all, is to, if you're hesitant at all as a woman, as a female traveler, to join a vacation, a guided vacation, a tour which arranges everything from A to Z, who provides you with travel directors who know all of the culture and the history and the information that really maximize, so your one trip of a lifetime is in fact just that. To do your homework, to avoid dicey areas, to choose your destination well. We're always pressed for time and money. They kind of dictate how we travel.
Awesome. I can't wait. Where can people go for more travel information?
Trafalgar.com. It has everything you need to know and then some, really. Thank you. Thanks very much for having me.
Travel journalist and best-selling author Patricia Schultz. So glad you could join us on Coffee with America. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Sasha. Thanks.
The stock market is up, unemployment is down, and a new study is out showing that business leaders are optimistic about the future. Here to tell us more about the prestigious 2018 JPMorgan Chase Business Leaders Outlook Survey is senior economist for JPMorgan Chase, Jim Glassman. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us. So first off, what did the study reveal about the economy?
The study confirms that what we're watching play out and have been for 9 years is for real and spreading and deepening. The survey told us that business leaders of small and mid-sized businesses are more optimistic than we've seen in a long time. And for me, that's important because this is the community that tends to see things later in an economic cycle. And now it's just confirming what we're seeing in the equity market, in the trends in employment, that things are looking pretty good. And the interesting thing is the challenges that people have now, the business leaders have, tells you all about where we are, trying to develop skills. That's good news for workers.
Now, unemployment is already low, so how will the economy impact the job market?
Well, it should continue to benefit the job market. I mean, there still are populations of people who are out of work who will be back. A lot of them are young adults who dropped out during the recession. Some of them are people who were forced to work part-time involuntarily. It's great that people who are out of work can find jobs, but I think now we're going to start to see this focus on trying to retain workers and get people with better skills and find workers. It's going to turn into better pay trends, more benefits. And the fact is, the decline in the corporate tax cuts really gives companies more resources to make this happen.
Are there any other revealing highlights from the study that you can share with us?
You know, one interesting story coming out of the survey is that folks are starting to see something happening abroad. So for the longest time, there was a lot of pessimism about Europe and worry that Europe was coming apart. And our partners in Asia, the Japanese economy has been very slow. What we're finding in the survey is that folks are becoming much more optimistic about the global economy, and that touches us because we live in a global community. Our exports to the rest of the world do drive business here, and we're starting to see a turnaround in our export trends. So I find that not surprising, but because it confirms trends we've been seeing as economists, but it's encouraging to see that showing up in surveys of business leaders for small and mid-sized businesses.
Where can we go for more information?
If you go to jpmorganchase.com/business leaders outlook, you can find more details.
Senior economist for JPMorgan Chase, Jim Glassman. It's been a pleasure having you here on Coffee with America.
Thank you.
Need something on the table in a hurry? Up next on Coffee with America, fresh snacks you'll find right in your frozen food aisle. How about that?
If you're disabled and unable to work, pay attention to the following message.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, I have an important message. You may be entitled to receive disability benefits through Social Security. This could mean thousands of dollars paid directly to you every month. You paid in, so receiving benefits is your right if you suffer from a physical or mental disability. Whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, they can help. You'll be matched up with an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, deal with Social Security for you, and handle all appeals and hearings. Best of all, there are no upfront fees, so you pay nothing until you receive your benefits. There are a vast number of physical and mental conditions that make you eligible for disability benefits, and many you may not be aware of. So if you are disabled and unable to work, call the Citizens Disability Helpline today for a free, no-obligation consultation.
Addiction. There was a day when the word addiction was just another word. If you're battling addiction, it's not easy to ask for help. It's hard to admit you really need it. Call and end addiction. Call and connect with representatives from a treatment center or rehab facility. Call End Addiction.
1-800-899-8048.
Some insurance plans help pay for the cost of treatment. Be sure to check your policy or call your agent to see if you're covered. It's not easy to talk about your addictions or those of someone you care about. It's hard for you to experience, and it's hard for them to watch. The first step to ending addiction starts with one free, private, and no-obligation call. Addiction. There can be a day when the word is just another word again. Your life is not over. There are things you still need to do. The first thing is to call and end addiction.
1-800-899-8048. 1-800-899-8048.
Did you know that America is a nation of snackers with 91% of consumers snacking multiple times throughout the day? Well, just in time for National Frozen Food Month, lifestyle expert Ceci Carmichael is here with some delicious, time-saving snack options you can find in the frozen food aisle. Hi, Ceci.
Hey, Sasha. How are you?
So tell us, why have Americans become obsessed with snacking?
I think that we're all of a sudden embracing snacking. We used to avoid it, but I think there's so many healthy, great options that it's okay to snack again. And actually, nutritionists recommend a lot of small meals during the day to keep your metabolism working efficiently, and it fits into busy lifestyles as well.
Okay, so tell us, what are some of the newest innovations in frozen snack food?
I'm just telling you, the innovations change every week. There's so many new things, and the brands are aligning with, frozen food brands are aligning with food and health trends. There's something for everybody, from everything from low fat to vegan to ethnic to gluten-free. So, and the best part is that the recipes are vetted by dietitians and nutritionists, prepared by expert chefs. It's real food. It just happens to be frozen. And with March being Frozen Food Month, you can go to the supermarkets. There's great coupons these days. I've got great examples of what I'm talking about as far as the frozen snack food aisle. 3 categories: healthy, sweet, and savory. Healthy, edamame, everybody loves it. Sweet potato fries, nice healthy alternative. And Bib lettuce with a little chicken inside, a little sauce. Perfect small meal, perfect snack. Desserts. This is where a lot of innovation is taking place. A lot of things are changing. But one of them is like this perfect eclair and cream puffs that you pull out of the freezer, thaw them. That's what you have to do to prepare it. Nothing. Single serve pies. I don't know why I didn't think about this years ago. It's fantastic. Frozen yogurts, delicious. Here's your game day food. You've got your pierogies, egg rolls, quesadillas, and pizzas. And the National Frozen and Refrigerated Foods Association is sponsoring a sweepstakes, $10,000, $5,000 you can win if you just log on to easyhomemeals.com. You can get great recipes and enter that contest.
Classically trained chef and lifestyle expert Ceci Carmichael, it's been a pleasure having you here again on Coffee with America.
My pleasure. Good to see you.
There's more Coffee with America straight ahead. Stay with us.
If you're battling addiction, it's not easy to ask for help. It's hard to admit you really need it. Call and end addiction. Call and connect with representatives from a treatment center or rehab facility. Some insurance plans help pay for the cost of treatment. Be sure to check your policy or call your agent to see if you're covered. The first step to ending addiction starts with one private and no-obligation call. There are things you still need to do. The first thing is to call and end addiction.
1-800-476-0668.
Addiction. There was a day when the word addiction was just another word. If you're battling addiction, it's not easy to ask for help. It's hard to admit you really need it. call and end addiction. Call and connect with representatives from a treatment center or rehab facility. Call End Addiction.
1-800-899-8048.
Some insurance plans help pay for the cost of treatment. Be sure to check your policy or call your agent to see if you're covered. It's not easy to talk about your addictions or those of someone you care about. It's hard for you to experience, and it's hard for them to watch. The first step to ending addiction starts with one free, private, and no obligation call. Addiction. There can be a day when the word is just another word again. Your life is not over. There are things you still need to do. The first thing is to call and end addiction.
1-800-899-8048. 1-800-899-8048.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-603-4622. That's 1-800-603-4622.
Now let's take a look at a few ways to improve our daily lives. Our West Coast correspondent has 3 great ideas for us.
Hello, I'm consumer trends expert Merilee Kern here with 3 lifestyle enhancers. First is heat holders, the world's warmest thermal socks. Styles include USA and Canada national flag designs, celebrating the recent Winter Olympics, helping you lounge in cozy warmth. Available for men, women, and kids, all heat holder socks are 7 times warmer than basic cotton socks and 3 times warmer than basic thermal socks. The intensively brushed inside traps warm air close to the skin to stay warmer for longer. Next, for happy snacking are pistachios. They're not only delicious, but also ideal for supporting healthy eating habits. Recent research confirms positive health benefits when pistachios are added to a daily snack lineup, including heightened concentration and smaller waistline. A new American pistachio grower survey revealed those who ate pistachios at the office had better focus and kept hunger at bay, so keep them as a staple at your desk. Finally, I have Spoke Hub, a group-based social media app platform allowing you to zero in on topics that matter to you most. Users create or join public or private rooms called hubs around trending topics or specific areas of interest. This gives users a chance to engage in more meaningful and highly relevant conversations. You can download Spoke Hub for free in any Apple app or Google Play Store. Learn more about this and all of today's finds at theluxlist.com.
Well, it's a wrap for this week's Coffee with America. So glad you could join me. If you missed a segment or want to go back and watch full shows, you can do so by going to our website, coffeewithamerica.com. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can follow the show at Coffee with America, and you can follow me as well at Sasha Rionda. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week.